Good morning. We're leaving in a couple minutes. We're going to go to the cruise ship terminal, get checked in, and then off on a cruise we go. I'm so excited. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hello, we made it. Welcome aboard and welcome to our room. This morning we started out at our hotel. We had a very long trip from our hotel room all the way down to the lobby. When we were trying to get down to the hotel lobby, a hotel employee saw us struggling with all our luggage. He stopped what he was doing and he pushed our cart all the way down to the lobby. It was so kind of him. Then, precisely as we were getting down to the lobby, there comes our Lyft. If you don't know what Lyft is, it's like Uber, it's a ride sharing. I had never been into a ride sharing before, so this was a whole new experience. The woman pulled up with her car, and then the man from the hotel, as well as the woman from Lyft, they got all our suitcases and everything into the woman's car, and I'm over the moon happy about that because I have no idea how we would have done it, but the man from the hotel was very knowledgeable about how to stack everything into the car. So we got there, and then we had a very long 25-minute ride to the cruise ship terminal. As we neared the cruise ship terminal, there was our ship. We will be sailing with Celebrity. When we arrived, a bellman took our luggage while my mom took some of the carry-on bags. Wheelchair assistance was summoned. I was pushed in a wheelchair through security. Once we were through security, it was time to board the ship. The man pushing my wheelchair handed me off to two employees from Celebrity. One employee pushed me in my wheelchair while the other took my ventilator cart and a carry-on suitcase. It was quite a long journey on walkways and up ramps. But finally, we arrived on board the ship. To enter the ship, we had to show our cruise ticket to yet another person. I believe this was the third or fourth time we had to verify we had tickets for the cruise. As we entered, we saw the beautiful foyer. There was guest relations, the captain's club, and lots of people trying to get on elevators to go to their rooms. When the elevators arrived, we boarded and went on a short ride to go to our room. The elevators have lots of mirrors in them. You can film yourself and wave to your audience. Hello, how are you? And here we are. It is time to make the journey to our room. The corridors are brightly lit and are very cheery. If you look all the way down the hall, there is my scooter waiting outside our stateroom. We have rented a scooter, and right outside our room, our scooter was waiting for us, and I'm so excited that that worked perfectly. We didn't have to wait for it. It was here at the right room. There was a key there, the battery's charged, and so it's a happy day because everything worked out. We have the smallest cabin on board the ship. It is an inside cabin. As you enter the room, you have to close the door to access the closets. The closets are large and have lots of space for clothing and luggage. Directly across from the closets is the door for the bathroom. It is a standard bathroom with a toilet, sink, and shower. Going farther into the room, there is a small couch, table, and bed with two nightstands. There is also a desk, chair, television, and mini refrigerator. Next, it is off to take a short tour of the ship as we make our way to the buffet. Welcome to the 10th floor. Throughout the ship, there are these silver raised areas to seal the ship in case of an emergency. They are difficult to get over with a scooter. This is the solarium. It is an adults-only area. The lounge chairs are thickly padded to provide for optimum relaxation. The area is enclosed by a glass ceiling. There is a hot tub and also a swimming pool. The solarium has the sound of waterfalls and soothing music projected over the loudspeakers. It is supposed to be relaxing, but I find it to be very noisy. To my left, there is a small eatery called the Spa Cafe. It has a limited selection of items such as fresh fruit, small plates of food, and smoothies. Going through the next set of doors, we now enter the pool area. To my left, there is a poolside bar. The pool area is empty. We are one of the first people on the ship. Most people who have boarded are probably more interested in getting something to eat than swimming at the pool. There are lots and lots of lounge chairs in the pool area. Going through the next set of doors, we are leaving the pool area and heading toward the Ocean View Cafe. At the entrance to the cafe, there's usually an employee offering to give people some hand sanitizer.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Welcome. Must enjoy lunch, eh?
Yeah.
And now, after going over one last set of speed bumps, we are now in the Ocean View Cafe. To my left, there's a drink station where you can get bottled water and other drinks which require payment or the use of a drink package. And now, welcome to the buffet. I believe we have found where everyone who has boarded the ship is. At the beginning of the buffet, there's an absolutely gorgeous dessert station. A short distance from the desserts is a large salad bar. Next, there is a hot foods carving station. There are numerous entrees and side dishes to choose from, which change from day to day. Since the chefs come from all around the globe, there is food from all parts of the world. Each chef is encouraged to make his home specialty dish. The Indian food on this ship is absolutely delicious. There is a nice selection of fresh fruit. There is a lovely gluten-free dessert area. There is a Caesar salad station. There is a beautiful bread display featuring a large assortment of baked goods. There is a nice spread of various sliced meats and cheeses. Throughout the buffet, there are lots of seats which have beautiful views of the outside. Farther down, there is a pasta station where you can get all sorts of delicious Italian food. There is also a pizza station which serves freshly baked pizzas. On my right, there is a drink station. Free drinks on the cruise include milk, coffee, a large selection of tea, several different types of juices, and water. On my left, there is a grill area where you can have your food cooked to order. They also have made-to-order paninis and some great pasta and potato salads. And traveling through the last set of doors, we have arrived at the back of the ship. There's open air seating and the sunset bar. As soon as we got on board the ship, we did a little ship tour, which was a lot of fun. We saw all the different parts of the ship. And then, of course, we visited the dining room, the buffet area. I was very, very thirsty, so I was able to get something to drink and just relax. And it's been fabulous. Our steward for our room is extremely nice. He separated our beds for us. Our beds were together as like one queen bed, and they're actually two twin beds like this. And so you can separate them like that. And so he did that. So my mom and I don't have to sleep with each other. We have our own beds, and that is wonderful. And our steward is so, so kind. He saw me in the hallway and he ran ahead and quick opened the door for me. And he just continually tells us, if you need anything, please let us know. They also delivered my distilled water, so I don't have to worry about that. And it's just been an incredible blessing. Everybody's been so sweet and kind, and I'm just thrilled that we made it with all of our luggage and we're here, and now we just have to unpack. You can see all of our luggage behind us and we have to unpack. But that was the hard part. We're on board the ship. We're going to be set sail very quickly, and soon whole lot of adventures are about to begin. Guess what? It's 4 p.m. The ship is about ready to depart the cruise ship terminal. It's time to sail away. Let's go. At 4 p.m., we went to the terrace to watch the ship as it sailed away from the shore. There was a battleship and a very cute pirate ship. In the downtown area, there were many buildings. While we made our way through the channel, we passed many beautiful homes. As we sailed away, people waved to us. There was one young boy who was watching the ship. I saw him and waved to him. He excitedly waved back. It was neat to see the different areas, which included an airport and nature preserves. This is the last view we had of the downtown area before the ship set out to sea. We had a wonderful time seeing the various sights as the ship departed from the cruise ship terminal. Shortly after watching the ship sail away from the shoreline, my mom wanted to go to supper. She was very hungry. We went down to the main dining room where my mom had a delicious meal. I really wanted to get a photo of her food as it looked so good. However, my mom was very, very hungry and already had started eating before I was able to get my phone out of my pocket. Oh well. You will have to take my word that it looked delicious, but it was. I went back to the room only to find out I must have dropped my C-Pass, which includes the room key on it, when I was getting my phone out in the main dining room. I was horrified. How am I going to get into the room? Thankfully, I saw the cabin steward was cleaning a room nearby. I waited for him. When I saw he was done, I slowly collected my ventilator and made my way to my room. When the cabin steward saw me, he rushed to get to my room door. He opened it using his room key. I thanked the man and praised God the cabin steward was able to get me into the room. My mom arrived about an hour later. I told her I'd lost my C-Pass. She graciously went down to guest relations and got me a new C-Pass. I unpacked this evening and rested. I am very, very tired. Yesterday was a long day of travel, and today was a long day of travel and get on the cruise and everything. I am so tired and ready for a very good night's sleep. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye bye. Stay tuned for next week. It is day 2 and we are at sea. I start off the day by being late for breakfast. I then go on a galley tour. My mom plays in a blackjack tournament and tries to win prizes during Deal or No Deal. We get dressed up for chic night and are rewarded for our efforts with beautiful roses at supper.